Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be showing you how I did this super cute scrub ombre French neon look on my right hand. I'll be doing it to my left hand. I have a little bit of peel base on, and I have these colors from Double Dip that I got that are neon, so they're really fun. The base color that I'm using under the scrub is called Lip Gloss, and it's from Triple D, and I'm also using my Triple D liquids. I love these liquids. They're by far my favorite. So if you're new here, my name is Stacy and I love wine and dip nails. So I like to do some nails and then throw in a few wine facts from whatever wine that I'm drinking that day or that week. So to get right into it, I am going to dip right into the lip gloss color, and then I'm going to use an orange wood stick with a little bit of acetone, clean up my cuticles, and then scrub right into the first color, which is a neon yellow. So this mani was actually inspired by Sip and Dip. You probably have seen her channel if you've got to my channel so far, but if not, I'm gonna go ahead and link a video to the link a card to the video where she did a scrub ombre with neon colors on her nails. She also did a French, but she used 3 different colors on each nail. It was really, really pretty. So I'll go ahead and link that. I noticed that using this sheer pink color, the lip gloss color from Triple D, under the neons, the first dip and the first scrub didn't really come out that good. It just kind of lightly tinted the color. So I do a little trick after this in order to make the color more vibrant. The little brush that I'm using, it's just like a Wet n Wild cheapy brush from Amazon. Also saw that on Sip and Dip's channel. It was a really good tip. I got some of those, so now I have them. And then I couldn't help myself. I got the really cute little unicorn brush from Double Dip. It's like a little unicorn horn is the handle, and it's so cute. So this is a little trick that I learned. I actually learned this from Carol Annette. Basically, it's taking a clear and then scrubbing directly onto that in order to make the color that you're scrubbing on your nail more vibrant. So I'm taking my Skyline Soapworts clear. It's really clear. It's beautiful. I love it. And I'm going to go ahead and dip into that and then scrub directly over it. So I'm going to do that 2 times and then do a clear cap. So I'll let you watch and I'll be back. So I'm back. I decided to leave in a couple of nails and not all of them because it did take a really long time. So I'm moving on to a more complicated nail that has the 2 colors scrub ombre. So I have my 2 brushes and I'm going to dip into the lip gloss color and then go right into scrubbing the 2 colors on my nails. I think the scrub ombre is a really good method and it's pretty easy because you can really control where the color goes, whereas with a sprinkle method, you really have to kind of alternate the colors that you're using so you don't oversaturate your nail with one color versus the other. But with scrub, like I said, it's a lot easier to kind of control where the color goes. So I really think that this turned out well because of that. So I'm going to show you this scrub with the neon yellow, and this is it's like a neon coral color. And then the last color that I'm going to do is like a vibrant pink. So I'll let you watch this for a little bit, and I really do the same thing that I was doing with my thumbnail, where I do the one dip into the lip gloss, I scrub over that, I get a little bit of pigment pickup, and then I go right into the clear and then scrubbing over that so I can get more of that vibrant color. And then in between I am using my scrubby brush, so you might see me kind of like check my nail a little bit to make sure they're dry before I use the scrubby brush because of the slow drying liquids. It's really easy to like scrub too quickly and mess up the nail, or to wipe off the nail with the hard scrubby brush and mess up the nail. So I'm just making sure that everything's dry before I'm touching that surface of the nail. So that was one of the things I had to learn the hard way so many times. When in doubt, just let it dry longer. So I'm going to go ahead and scrub over the clear to get some more vibrant colors, and then I'll be back. Hello, I'm back. At this point, I skip over to the last nail, the pink nail, just so you can see the scrub with the pink as well. This is like a really hot pink color. I think it's called Summer Pink, and it's really pretty. So I'm just skipping over to show you the final nail. So now you've seen the yellow nail, one of the two colored nails, and then the final pink nail. So it goes yellow on my thumb, yellow transitioning to coral on my pointer finger, coral on my middle finger, coral transitioning to hot pink on my ring finger, and then the hot pink on my pinky finger. So I just wanted to leave in a little bit of that scrub because it was really fun and vibrant over the clear. So now that I have all of my nails done, I am just taking that scrubby brush and scrubbing off all of the excess powder so I can go into my clear. The reason the scrubby brush is so important is because you don't want to get any pigmented color into your clear. So I like to make sure that there's no color that's going to go into my Skyline Soapworts clear. And I am going to clear cap all of my nails. So I'll be back once I do that. You'll also see me when I go to like scrub off my nails, you'll see me put the lid on my clear because I don't want to get any of the powder in there. So I'm going to work a little nail magic here and show you the rest of my clear capping, and I'll be back to talk about some wine. Before I get to the wine, I am finishing up with some activators. So I'm just speeding through a little nail magic on all of the activator, activating twice on each finger, and then waiting 2 minutes. I just wait exactly 2 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and file and buff. So I do leave a little bit of filing in this video so you can see how I file and use my eFile. The more experience I'm getting, the less and less I need to use the eFile for more than just cuticle cleanup. So you'll see here how I use my eFile. I use this, I guess it would be like a fine grit. It's really just the band that comes in every single eFile kit. It is the smaller one, so there's usually one that's a little bit bigger barrel and then this one. So you'll see I'm just going around my cuticle a little bit to thin out the dip powder that's there to kind of create this curve around my cuticle line. And I like to show you kind of close up how I'm doing that and just kind of cleaning up that area so it's more flush with my finger. So I left a little bit of this in so you could see the method to my madness on my ring finger, and then I will buff and finish up the rest of my nails. I'll be back. So after filing and buffing, this is what the nails look like, and I'm going to move into my top coat. I'm taking my activator and I'm going to put that on all of my nails. The activator cures the top coat, so that's why it's important, and it's also important that your nails are really smooth from buffing so you don't have any issues with the top coat and the activator soaking in and curing. So I cured, I waited a few seconds, let it soak in, and then I usually wipe with a lint-free cloth. And then I do the dip top coat. So every single dip top coat layer that you put on, you want to make sure that you wipe off your brush so you don't get activator in your dip top, because the activator makes the top coat dry, it makes it hard. So if you get activator in your top coat, it will get hard and stringy and gross. So I'm doing the first layer of top coat, which is just a very quick layer. And then while you're watching me do this, I'll talk to you a little bit about the wine that I selected for this Mani. So for this Mani, I have a Malbec from Mendoza, which is in Argentina. Malbec actually used to be a major wine in the French Bordeaux region in the 19th century until a disaster ruined the crop and they never replanted. So nowadays you hear that Malbec wine is from Mendoza in Argentina, and that is the most popular place for Malbec. The Malbec that I have is called Americana, and it's a 2019 vintage, and it looks like a Malbec in terms of it being really dark purple, but it doesn't taste like a Malbec. To me, it was very fruity and very juicy, and it tasted just like Cab. So I really loved it. I also love Malbec, but this one was like a fake Cab to me, and I love Cab, so it was delicious. I got it from my Winc Winery subscription, so I will link to that in here so you can see what that is. And now I'm finished with the top coat and it's dry, so I'm using my Panda Dips orange cream cuticle oil. So I'm going to rub that into all of my nails on both of my hands, and then there's my finished Mani. So I hope that you learned something today, and if not, I hope that you just enjoyed watching. So thank you so much for watching me do my cute little scrub ombre homage to Sip and Dip, and have a great day.